Yo, what's up, guys? Great win for the Leafs tonight, defeating the Colorado Avalanche 2-1. Now, guys, I have to say, I thought the Leafs played a really solid game tonight. Now, in the first period, I thought the Leafs weren't the better team. Of course, I thought Colorado were the better team. They were dictating play a lot in that first period. They outshot the Maple Leafs. It was like 13-5, I think, in that first period. The only player that played really well in that first period was Joseph Woll. Of course, he really stood tall for the Maple Leafs a lot of times in that first period. Kept the game at 0-0. Going into the first intermission, the Leafs didn't really do much in that first period. Like I said, Colorado dictate play. They were getting more guys in front of the net there, testing Joe Woll more. Leafs didn't really test Mackenzie Blackwood that much in this game in the first period. So, not the best first period by the Maple Leafs. That shit's got to have to stop, obviously, before the playoffs start. Obviously, you're going to need to play a full 60 minutes instead of 40 minutes. But the Leafs did that tonight. They played 40 good minutes tonight, I felt. In the second period, they were the way better team in the second period. We obviously saw Austin Matthews getting another goal off the power play there. The Leafs power play has been really clicking the last 2 games, 4 for 4 in their last 2 games. Matthews back-to-back games with a goal, 3 goals in his last 2. Austin's looking really good. I thought he had a really great game tonight. Matthews, Nyes, and Marner were really good tonight. Their line, especially Matthews and Nyes, I thought they were really good tonight. Matthews really got after it again. Back-to-back games where I thought he was really solid for the Maple Leafs. So Matthews getting another goal continues to build his confidence. We're going to need Austin at his best, even though he might not be 100%. We need him at his best for the playoffs, right, guys? So Matthews getting another goal is absolutely massive for the Maple Leafs. But once again, the Maple Leafs, taking penalties, bad penalties. Of course, now, I'm not saying this was a bad penalty, but it was a stupid penalty, obviously, because, Carlo gets tripped up, with his former teammate, Charlie COL. Then when he tries to get up, he accidentally trips Natchez. He gets 2 minutes for tripping, and then we saw what happened, Nathan MacKinnon, who's just a spectacular player, finds Valerie Nichushkin in the middle there. He finds that little pocket of space. It was a brutal penalty kill by the Maple Leafs, if you ask me. Somebody's got to be putting a stick there in between Nichushkin. He's got that space all alone there in front of MacKinnon with that beautiful backhander to Nichushkin. He snipes the top shelf on Joe Woll. And Nichushkin, this guy here, he came back mid-season, guys, 18 goals in 31 games for the Avalanche. He's an absolute beast. What a player this guy is when he's playing on the ice. He's a great player. And the Avalanche, we all saw the changes they made at the deadline. You're trading Rankin, you bring in guys like COL, Brock Nelson, Drury, some solid additions. But you get a guy like Nichushkin coming in halfway through the season healthy. He's a big addition for the Avalanche, and he scored a beautiful goal there for Colorado to tie it up 1-1. And, guys, I have to say the Leafs played really well in the second period. Now, obviously, the Leafs couldn't score another goal in the second period, but they had chances. McCabe hit the post, Matthews hit the crossbar. The Leafs had really good opportunities to take the lead in that second period. But unfortunately, Colorado's a great team as well. Solid defensive. Of course, you got guys like Makar and Devon Toews on this team. So it's obviously going to be difficult to score goals. So Colorado and the Leafs had a really tight second period, trading a goal each. In the third period, I thought the Leafs played really well defensively. And Joe Woll was great again in the third period. And obviously, we saw the Leafs had a lot of luck on their second goal, with Kelly Sutherland falling, tripping on himself, obviously, falling, preventing the Leafs from dumping the puck in deep for Colorado to get a change. We saw Lorentz, what happened there. He gets the puck, and he absolutely snipes it over Blackwood. It was a great goal by Steven Lorentz, and the Leafs got a little bit of luck on their side fronts. We saw the Leafs have some unlucky situations happen to them in this season, of course. So to see the Leafs finally get some luck on their side, getting a goal off of it, it was great to see. And it ended up being the only goal, the game-winning goal, too. Lorentz, great goal by him. The Leafs end up closing it out, getting the 2-1 win. And they were great defensively, of course, especially McCabe and Tanev. I thought Jake McCabe, great game by Jake McCabe. Brandon Carlo, he's starting to get more acclimatized with the Leafs. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Brandon Carlo. Chris Tanev's Chris Tanev. Chris Tanev's a great defenseman, one of the best in the league, guys. So I thought him and McCabe were great. Carlo was great. Even Riley, Ekman Larson, and Ben Wall, they were good as well. The entire decor I thought was really solid. But Joe Woll as well with 38 saves. Man, oh man, first star of the game, if you guys ask me. And if Joe Woll is playing like this, it's very difficult to say. He can't be starting. But him and Stolarz have been playing so well. They've had some hiccups recently, of course. But it's going to be a difficult choice for Craig Berube in regards to who's going to be the starting goaltender when it comes to playoffs. Because he's also stated that he likes to go with one goaltender. So it's going to be a difficult choice for him. But Joe Woll was really great tonight. If he plays like that, I don't see how he can't be the game one starter. I really don't. But Stolarz has had great performances as well. So it's a tough choice for Berube. But what I also like to comment about is, You know, Lawton playing on the fourth line center role. You know, obviously, I would prefer not to see him there. You know, we saw Berube put like McMahon on the second line a little bit with Tavares and Willie, you know, but like we've been saying, and I said last video, I really like the way McMahon, Domi, and Robertson have been playing. They've been playing really well. You know, he also put Calle Yarncrook on the second line. Berube's got to find a way to put in another guy at second line left wing. Like I said last video, it can't be Pontus Holmberg. Like I said, Calle Yarncrook, McMahon are good additions. You know, maybe try something like that. Or, you know, maybe put Lawton back at 3C, Domi on the right wing, Robertson on the left wing, bump McMahon up. You got to try something, you know, trying different things, you know, because like I said, I still don't think Pontus Holmberg can be your second line left winger going into the playoffs, guys. But I thought the Leafs, really good performance today. You know, this is really good for their confidence. You know, obviously, with those losses to Ottawa and Florida, you know, Florida lost the other night, which is big because the Leafs now are tied again with Florida for the Atlantic Division lead. Massive, of course, because we obviously know we still got to play them 2 more times in April. So, Leafs getting wins is vital for them. You know, getting that first place, like I've been saying all year, guys, is so vital for this team. We all know that with the positioning and what the Leafs have been dealing with these last few years with the playoffs and everything else. So, getting first place is vital. Getting Matthews hot. Getting this team right for the playoffs. Getting rid of all the negative shit like I've been saying in past videos as well. Getting the right frame of mind for this team for the playoffs. You know, get more aggressive. Get this team ready to go, guys, because we all know when April hits, things turn up differently, right? So, good game by the Leafs tonight. Solid defensive third period. Solid game in general by the Maple Leafs, guys, getting the 2 points, getting redemption on the Avalanche for that loss they had a few weekends ago, giving up 7 goals to Colorado. Inexcusable, if you ask me. So, to only giving up 1 goal tonight, you know, really shutting down McKinnon and Makar. Other than McKinnon getting that assist, him and Makar weren't as effective as they've been in previous nights or in previous matchups against the Leafs. And Colorado is one of the hottest teams in the league, you know, 9 straight games with the point, you know, making all those trades like I mentioned. They were really feeling hot coming into this game, and the Leafs were able to shut them down tonight. So, kudos to the Maple Leafs. Great job by them, but it's all about consistency, guys. Continuing to play great, moving on, and getting ready for the playoffs. But, guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.